I'm Janessa, and I am presenting my demonstration speech for my public speaking class, and this is my audience. Okay. Here we go. Do you ever walk into stores like Hobby Lobby and Michael's? You see something on the shelf and you think it's beautiful until you flip it over and you see the price tag, and then you're like, never mind, I don't want that. I do that all the time. That's my biggest problem. So I decided I would teach myself how to transfer graphics using Mod Podge to make this stuff at home so I don't have to pay those store prices. And now I'm going to share that information with you. You only need a couple of supplies, super quick and easy. Well, the process is quick and easy, but yeah. I'm going to demonstrate doing it on wood. However, this process can be used to work on any smooth surface, just so you know. Okay, so let's get crafting. The first phase is applying the graphic to the piece of wood. So what you need is a prepped piece of wood. This means that it would be sanded and cut to the shape that you need before you apply the graphic. If you are going to stain it or paint it, make sure that's done as well prior to applying the graphic, and it has to be dry and clean. Next thing you need to do is get your graphic. Here we go. This is the graphic that we're going to apply today. Print it on regular printer paper, nothing fancy. Just make sure that it's printed on a laser printer or something that has toner instead of ink, because ink smears and it doesn't do what you want it to do. If you have words, you want to make sure that you print with a reverse image, so that way when it is applied, it is actually showing the right way. So there's your graphic, there's your wood. Next you need Mod Podge. Super cheap. This one was $7.99 and it does about 100 different projects in one little bottle. So it saves you some money. It comes with a lot of different finishes. You can go high gloss all the way to a chalk finish, which is what I use. Then you just need a little paintbrush. So the first thing you're going to do is get your piece of wood, open your Mod Podge, and apply an even coat of the Mod Podge to the wood. You'll cover the entire surface, making sure that it is nice and smooth and even. You'll want to make sure that you can see through to the wood. If you see only white, you've put too much Mod Podge on. In that case, you just take a paper towel, wipe a little bit off, get going. Then you take your graphic. You're going to apply it graphic side down to your piece of wood, and ta-da. If you mess up and place it in the wrong spot, do not scoot it on the wood. You need to make sure that you lift it off and then replace it after you've got it right. Make sure that you rub it smooth so that way you get out any air bubbles, and so that way the paper doesn't wrinkle as the moisture is coming up through the paper. Now, through the magic of preparation, we're going to skip the whole 24 hours of waiting that it takes for this to dry, and we're going to skip to the next stage, which is taking it off. Now, this is the best advice I can give anyone doing this kind of project. Get a trash bag and put your piece inside the trash bag before you do anything else. This saves you so much cleanup. You're going to take your water bottle and you're going to squirt it wet, just a little bit of water, doesn't take much, and just rub the paper. The paper will peel off and you're left with the graphic. Now, when you first start out, it takes a little while to understand how much pressure to use and how much rubbing it's going to take. It'll come out cloudy the first time you start. Don't worry, just reapply water and start rubbing again until you get all that white cloudy part off. When it's done, I lost it. When it's done, it'll be smooth and clear, and you won't have any cloudy parts, and you'll just apply another layer of Mod Podge over the top of it to seal it, and you are done. Now, you can go forth and make pretty things for pretty cheap. Good luck, happy crafting.